Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly reading for February 13th to the 19th. This is for Libra Sun and Rising, and if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific with your reading. I do this, Libra, because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, astrology and tarot have gone hand in hand for centuries. In fact, astrology came first, and it really did have a major influence on divination. And so tarot, which came out in the 14th century, every tarot card is assigned a ruling planet, an astrological element, alignment. I mean, we go really deep when the two are combined. And astrology and tarot are both aligned with the tree of life. Now, Libra, this week is going to be a big week, okay? There's nothing really crazy happening other than the craziest things happening. I don't know if you saw, I did a monthly forecast for y'all. If you're into Valentine's Day, if you celebrate it, chef's kiss, okay? I can't believe that I just did a chef's kiss, but I just did. Now, it is a great day for love, but you will know if you saw my monthly forecast, the day after, February 15th, is even more romantic. So it's almost like February 15th is Valentine's Day. It's really interesting. And the reason why is because Venus is conjuncting Neptune. Venus is a planet of love, all right? And so Venus is really active, conjuncting Neptune. Both Venus and Neptune are in Pisces, okay? And so this is romance, this is passion, this is creativity. This is just such a beautiful, it's one of the best days for love and romance of the year, not only of the year, but in the past few years. Okay, so when you put those 2 days together, back to back, the energy is really strong, okay? And then at the end of this week, we go into Pisces season. We have a new moon in Pisces. That is a powerful, powerful new moon, okay? And that's going to happen over the weekend. And we're going to talk more about that next week, okay? Because we're going to feel more of that energy next week. But all of that activity is in your sixth house, and that's your everyday activities, all right? A lot of work-related stuff, but even health. Health is coming up, and that's it is ruled, under the sixth house. But we do know that with Jupiter and Aries, I love all this partnership activity that's happening for Libras, especially because, you do rule the seventh house of partnerships. So that said, Libra, it's a beautiful week. I love this week. It's a great week, and it should be especially really great for you in terms of partnerships, in terms of love, and in terms of just your passions, okay? If you're not here for love, just things that you're really passionate about, and creativity as well. So let's go ahead and get started, Libra. Let's see what's going on for you for February 13th to the 19th. Again, this is for Libra, Sun, and Rising. Now, Libra, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It gives a best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Now, secondly, Libra, I love you. I love you, and thank you so much for being here. My Kate Winslet, my Oscar Wildes, all these crazy famous Libras. Y'all are such leaders. I love that. I think a lot of people forget that Libras are, obviously like the most balanced, right? That's what you represent. But your cardinal signs, right? You kick off the seasons and you have that leadership quality to you. And I really love that is because you are so fair and you see things so well balanced. Now, Libra, this week I am not going to lie. You are, yeah. You're ready. You're ready to move forward. Actually thinking about your last week, this is really great, okay? This is really great because I know last week there was, you had a situation, something that you had to let go. Now, you got the Ace of Swords, so it looks like you're in a really good headspace. Actually, probably one of the best that, it's almost like you can breathe now. And the Ace of Swords, this is all about having that breakthrough. And when you think about the swords, it's the mental suit, right? So having that breakthrough in terms of a mental breakthrough, all right? Even in terms of communication, if there were things that you needed to communicate, you do see the crown and the wreath, all right? A lot of victory, a lot of success. I really love this for you, especially because, swords, we don't even have to to tell kids how powerful swords are, right? We don't have to tell kids how sharp they are. We all know how powerful they are. And, you know, with great power comes great responsibility, right? And it looks like you use it's as a force of good for yourself, because look at where we're now. We're at the Knight of Swords, okay? So this is in the heart of your spread. And the Knight of Swords, you know, Uhtred, son of Uhtred, hey, nobody ever gets that reference. So just think Jon Snow, all right? If from Game of Thrones, just bold, courageous, you know, able to make quick decisions, just, you know, charging into the storm, right? Really, listen, knights represent fire. They're all on a mission. They're very fiery. Swords, like I said, the mental suit, air, okay? So what happens when you put fire and air? Boom, 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 right? Or fire and oxygen. And so it's really like, boom, you're ready to go. You're in this really good headspace. You have so much clarity this week, and you're on a mission, and you're ready to go out there, and it's very transformative too. That's a big transformative energy. It is going to be a transformative week. A lot of personal development is something that's coming through. Now, you did get the 10 of Swords, okay? So some of y'all have to still let go of that thing, all right? Let go of that thing. Listen, the 10 of Swords, it is, you know, it looks like a grim card. It came up in your challenge area, but what I want you to know is that, sure, this is indicating that you have gone through it. And then remember your last reading, there was a lot going on, right? But it's indicating, look, this young man is pierced by 10 swords. You can see that he's not in a good place, right? So a lot of this, remember, the swords of the mental suit, so there could have been a lot going on, a lot of stress, a lot of burden, a lot of, like, you know, even doubt, lack of confidence. You could have felt stabbed in the back by someone. You could have felt like things were just all over the place. But this is the card of New Dawn, okay? And so why is that important? Because this is actually really good. 10 is the end of the cycle. These dark clouds are clearing for the sun to come through. All right. His hand is in the hand gesture of the Hierophant, which is all about like wisdom and that deep sacred knowledge. But now it came in your challenge area. Okay. And so we're going to have to let go of something. All right. Some of y'all are still feeling the sting, okay, of something that may have happened this week, or you could be feeling the sting of something. All right. If that's not the case for you, it's really just there's something, you know, because 10 is the end of the cycle, right? 10 is the end of the cycle. We want the sun to come through. It's almost like rebirth energy. And so some of y'all may be just needing a little bit more time to enter this new cycle and to take this next step, right? And so I want you to feel it. Just really feel it. Feel that energy. A lot of it is just having to do with if there's anything a really important message a big takeaway is find that balance. You're so good with balance. Find that balance in your physical world, okay? Find that balance, all right? Because one thing that didn't come up in your spread at all, I don't know if you've noticed, is you didn't get any pentacles. And pentacles is money and wealth, but it's also our physical world, our tangible reality, okay? And so find that balance in your physical world too, okay? Because that could be something where it's if you don't have that balance, right? You are the sign of balance. If you don't have that balance, it's hard for you to move forward. Everything has to be balanced, okay? Now, you did get the 9 of Cups, all right, in your crown. And I really like that for you, Libra, all right? This is the, you know, wish come true card. This is, you can see how happy he is. He's really happy. He's, you know, the cups are aligned over his head. It's almost as if he's showing them off, all right? That's how proud he is, all right? And so there is a part of you, I like where your head's at, because remember, you're moving forward. You have that clarity, okay? Some of y'all, there's still something that like a sting from the past that you might want to try to heal at this point, but it's also like finding that balance in your reality, okay? Finding that balance that, you know, just in your world, okay? And when I say balance, listen, if you want to get down to it, like, think about, are you working too much and not spending enough time with the kids? Are you spending too much time with your friends? Not enough time focusing on that project that you're working on? Find that balance, right? Because there's something that you want, all right? There's something that you want. You wanted something in your last reading too. You got the Knight of Wands in the root of your spread, all right? Now, this is really fiery, okay? You can see the Knights, again, they represent fire, all right? Wands are fire. This is double fire. I mean, what is coming out of his helmet here, okay? And so you got 2 Knights, which I really love because it's just showing You're ready, okay? You're up here. You're ready to go with your passions. You're ready to go. The things that you want, the things that you want to come true, you're ready. You're so ready, okay? Here's your affirmation in your future. You got the 3 of Wands. This is huge Aries energy, by the way. Listen. And as we know, Jupiter is in Aries in your 7th house of partnerships. So there could be something partnership related coming up soon because this is in your future. But this is what I call the green light card, okay? This is someone who's ready to go, someone who is ready to explore, someone who's ready to go on this adventure. Libra, I really love this for you, especially because when you think about where Mars is right now, Mars is in Gemini, okay? Mars is Aries' ruling planet. First of all, Mars is in Gemini, all right? Mars, a planet of action, happens to be in your 9th house, which is all about exploration and, adventure and even travel. You could have some travel. There's a lot of travel attachments to this card, but with Mars and Gemini in your 9th house, there's a lot of travel too. So a lot of y'all Libras may be traveling in the near future, but it's also just going out there. Now, what I say is, think about like the 14th century. Think about the medieval times. They didn't have iPads. They didn't have Netflix. They didn't have any of that. All right. Going to explore out of the world that they know, their little bubble, was a huge deal. That was a huge deal. And now you're ready, okay? Everything here is saying all systems go. Just make sure you find that balance, okay? Because that's what you want. And also, if you're still feeling a sting about something, find some way to heal from that, because that is probably the one thing that could be holding you back. Sorry, I'm going to turn that off. I don't know if you've been hearing that. Weird. So that said, this is great. This is amazing. And I'm very happy for you because it looks like you're about to go out and explore, okay? And also for a lot of Libras, a lot of spirituality here, all right? A lot of just really getting in the zone, all right? And I know spirituality is, it means so many different things to so many different people, but, just having that alignment of mind, body, soul, even your chakras, but just just getting in that zone, right? I really love this reading for you, Libra. I really do. Now, let's get to your staff. Libra, if you like this reading, by the way, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Really helps my channel grow. And if you are not a commenter, I love emojis. I love all those random emojis. And if you're a subscriber, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here with me every week. You really make my day. Now, Libra, okay, you're ready. You're so ready. I love this. Wow. It's like 3, 2, 1, go. It's like, like the people, pretend I'm the guy at that racetrack that does the flags. Like you're like, even before I you're gone. All right. I love this for you. So let's get started. You got the 3 of Cups. Okay. This is all about celebration. This is all about joy, but it's also like bonding. All right. And so there is a sense of you wanting to have this moment, this new thing coming into your life and just getting out of this, quicksand energy and just moving forward, moving ahead toward your goals, toward your passions, toward relationships, really making that investment and just really celebrating it. But a lot of friendship energy is coming through, a lot of bonding energy, right? Bonding with other people, okay? And I really love that for you, okay? I think that you need that. Now, you did get the 4 of Cups, all right? You got the 4 of Cups in your external factors area. This is indicating there may be something that comes through that you're not really happy about. And it's this card, I say it's a test, and it's testing your gratitude. Gratitude is what fuels the positive energies of this universe, but it's saying that there's something that could come through, or has come through actually, something that came through that wasn't exactly what you wanted, and it's something that you didn't it didn't meet your expectations, okay? And if that doesn't resonate with you, it could just be something that you're just kind of bored right now, and that's why all this like boom 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 energy is here. All right, so I want you to have that gratitude as you move forward as well. It really is, there's I can talk about energy all day long. I can talk about the vibrations of, the universe and how we all vibrate at a certain frequency and how energy and, we all have emotions, right? And it's, you always want to vibrate at the highest frequency. And so it's just saying right now, let's vibrate at the high frequency. That's sting, if you feel a sting from something that has happened or will, if it comes up this week, find some way to just heal from that. Okay, find some way and just always, and it's that gratitude that really does help. Let's clarify that. Look at that. Okay. You're once you have that gratitude, and this is so true, once you have that gratitude, the things that you want come through. Remember what I was talking about with all that energy, the laws of attraction, and it's not even, we're all made of energy, and that's not even my opinion, that is a fact, right? It's Albert Einstein, it's Nikola Tesla, it's any physics book you open. We're all made of energy. We all vibrate at a frequency, right? Down to the molecular level, all right? And so when you vibrate at a higher frequency, you attract the things that you want. When you vibrate at a low frequency, you don't. And it's, you can, some people can, you can go into a room and you can, immediately feel if, the mood of someone, if they're vibrating at a low frequency, you'll feel that, all right? And that's why you're like, ooh, I need to get away from that, right? So you always want to vibrate at a high frequency, and that's when things that you want come through, okay? So remember that, because you've got the Four of Wands. And so when you have that gratitude, the thing that you want, the thing that you're wishing for, it comes through. This is celebration as well. You got like two of the celebration cards. Now listen, this is not only celebration, this is milestone. This is happiness, all right? Now, I did say that a lot of y'all are going to there's a lot of partnership energy, and there's a lot of partnership energy in this card, okay? And there's, this is, when I say milestones, sure, engagement, proposals, new job, new boss, new home, think milestone in your life, right? And so it's going to come through when you have that gratitude, and it's, let me give you an example. Let's say you've been dating someone, right? And it was, and you were so into it, and it just didn't, and then it just got boring for you, and then you just weren't into it, and then you just kind of stayed, and you broke up with the person. You stayed in that mode of just like, just kind of like, right? But that keeps your energy low. And so you want to just bring it back up, okay? And you want to bring it back up by doing other things that will bring it back up, like being with your friends and bonding with people and celebrating with people. Bonding literally raises your oxytocin levels. So that's what brings in all this milestone energy and the things that you want. Now, you want it. Here's your affirmation. You got the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And so this is the only Pentacle card that came through in your spread. Again, listen, Pentacles are, it came in, it's like where your hopes are, okay? And so you're looking for this abundance. And when I say abundance, sure, financial success, money, wealth, but I want you to think about abundance in all areas of your life too, all right? You can see the symbol of Venus all over her gown. Now, I did say Venus is very active this week, okay? And Venus is, Venus in Pisces Venus is exalted in Pisces, all right? And so, listen, Libra, I honestly love this for you. You're ready to go. You're ready to move forward. There is something there's a sting to something. And with that sting, it may, and even that off balance that I was talking about, right? It may put you in this mode of just a little bit of like, do you know what I mean? But let's just raise that gratitude level, and then look, your third night. You got 3 out of the 4 nights. Now, this is saying that someone's coming through, okay? If you're single, all right? And especially, hey, if you're not here for love, this is relationships or career as well, okay? Because this is a cups card. This is emotions, okay? So this knight is just looking to fill his cup, all right? Sure, knight in shining armor. This is Mr. Prince Charming, so it's very clear with this in your final outcome. There is someone coming through. If you are single, just raise that vibration levels, right? And so I really love this. I got you. I mean, you got three knights. This is incredible. And then in your final outcome, you got the one where it is someone who is going to, you know, fill you emotionally, which is really great. And again, if you're not here for love, this is a big week for love and romance. But again, if you're not here for love, creativity and work. And when I say creativity, a lot of people immediately associate that with like the arts, right? Which is a huge thing this week, okay, with Venus and Pisces. But like the movies and writing and painting. But I want you to think about creativity as in like, you know, uh, being creative about, you know, finding the solution to something, or being creative in terms of, you know, if you are going on a first date, like how do I make this such a unique, cool, unforgettable date? Like really being creative in that aspect. And you know, you can even see the wings of imagination on his helmet and on his shoes. Okay, I really love, and the fish all over him, right? That represents creativity. This is honestly a great reading for you. It just really is that, you know, the fact that you have the Four of Cups, it's just testing your gratitude this week, okay? It's just testing your gratitude. There could be something that just puts you in a, you're just like, over it, over it, over it. I didn't want this, or this isn't exactly what I wanted. But once you have that gratitude of appreciating that, you know, you got it in the first place, right? Then it raises your frequency. I know I've been talking way too much. So, Libra, thanks so much for tuning in. You're amazing. I claim this is amazing. You're gonna have an amazing week. I really love this milestone energy for you too, by the way. But you are moving forward, and I love that. And Libra, you're amazing. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you next week. All right, bye bye.